Hello again, this is your online English teacher Megha. So we are already done with three parts of your chapter Indigo, and now in this video I'm going to finish the chapter. Right? So introduction से फिर से start करते हैं कि in the chapter Indigo जो author है लुइस फिशर, he has described the struggle of गांधी. अब गांधी ने struggle किसके लिए किया था? For the poor peasant of चंपारण, जो कि शेयर क्रॉपर्स थे. शेयर क्रॉपर्स का मतलब दे हैड टू शेयर देयर क्रॉप्स विद द ब्रिटिश प्लांटर्स. और इस वजह से क्या हुआ? दिस मेड देयर लाइफ मिजरेबल as they were forced to grow indigo according to an agreement. So, in the chapter Indigo, the main theme covered by the author is that how an effective leadership can overcome any problem. The chapter tells us about the leadership shown by Mahatma Gandhi to secure justice for the oppressed people थ्रू कन्विंसिंग आर्ग्यूमेंटेशन एंड नेगोशिएशन, कि किस तरह से महात्मा गांधी ने अपने तर्क वितर्क से चंपारण के जो शेयर क्रॉपर्स थे, जो ऑप्रेस्ड किए जा रहे थे ब्रिटिश प्लांटर्स के द्वारा, उनको किस तरह से महात्मा गांधी जी ने जस्टिस दिलाया. तो दिस चैप्टर इज ऑल अबाउट दैट. Thus, Gandhi was helping the poor peasant by staying in Champaran. Now, here's the part 4. Gandhi remained in Champaran for an initial uninterrupted period of 7 months and then again for several shorter visits. The visit undertaken casually on the entreaty of an unlettered peasant in the expectation that it would last a few days occupied almost a year of Gandhi's life. So, Gandhi remained in Champaran for a period of 7 months. एंड ही ऑल्सो मेड सेवरल शॉर्ट विजिट्स लेटर. चंपारण को जो गांधी जी का विजिट था दैट वॉज ऑन द रिक्वेस्ट ऑफ ए पेजेंट, और वो सिर्फ कुछ दिनों के लिए ही था, बट इट टुक अ ईयर. द ऑफिशियल इंक्वायरी डिड नॉट फेवर द प्लांटर्स. जो ऑफिशियल इंक्वायरी वहाँ पर हुई थी कि पूरा चंपारण में क्या हो रहा है, कैसा इनजस्टिस हो रहा है, ये देखने के लिए, तो उन्होंने भी ब्रिटिश प्लांटर्स को फेवर नहीं किया. हेंस द ब्रिटिश प्लांटर्स एग्रीड टू पे बैक टू द पेजेंट, कि हम पेजेंट को वापस पैसे दे देंगे. ब्रिटिश प्लांटर इस पर एग्री हो गए, बट दे क्वेश्चन गांधी रिगार्डिंग द अमाउंट टू बी रिपेड, कि हम इन पेजेंट्स को कितना पे करें, हाउ मच मस्ट वी पे, दे आस्क्ड गांधी. They thought he would demand repayment in full of the money which they had illegally and deceitfully extorted from the sharecroppers. He asked only 50%. तो जो मनी लैंडर्स थे, British planters थे, they had thought that Gandhi would ask for the full payment of the money which they had taken from the peasant, कि पेजेंट से हमने जो पैसा लिया है, फोर्सफुली लिया है, डिसीटफुली लिया है, यानी कि फ्रॉड करके जो पैसा लिया है सारा, तो गांधी जी हमसे ये सारी फुल पेमेंट मांगेंगे. बट गांधी जी आस्क्ड ओनली फॉर 50%, कि हमें तुम सिर्फ 50% ही दो. एंड हिज डिसीजन वॉज फर्म. There he seemed adamant, writes Reverend Z. Hodge, a British missionary in Champaran who observed the entire episode at close range. Thinking probably that he would not give way, the representative of the planters offered to refund to extent of 25%, and to his amazement, Mr. Gandhi took him at his word, thus breaking the deadlock. A missionary, Reverend J.Z. Hodge, who had a close watch on the matter, reported about this. अब उन्होंने क्या रिपोर्ट किया? The planters offer to pay only 25%. Gandhiji has asked for 50%, but the planters offered to pay only 25%. और उन्होंने इतना कम क्यों बोला? Because they thought it would be rejected by Gandhi. But Gandhiji immediately accepted it. Gandhi explained that the amount of the refund was less important than the fact that the landlords had been obliged to surrender part of the money and with it part of their prestige. And now, the question is why Gandhiji was agreed for the refund of 25%. तो वो इसलिए क्योंकि गांधी जी said that the amount of money was not important, but by giving money, the planters had bowed down to the peasant and had given away their honors too. कि अमाउंट ऑफ मनी उतना इम्पोर्टेंट नहीं है, उतना मैटर नहीं करता. मैटर क्या करता है कि जो ब्रिटिश प्लांटर्स है वो पेजेंट के सामने झुके हैं और उन्होंने उन्हें उनका कुछ पैसा वापस किया है. तो इससे क्या है, एंड दिस वॉज एक तरह से जो था उनकी जो डिग्निटी थी उसको चोट पहुंची है ब्रिटिश प्लांटर्स की. The planters had behaved as they were lord above the law. Now the peasants saw that he had rights and defenders, and he learned courage. The planters, who earlier behaved as if they were above the law, now had to abide by it. This made the peasant realize their rights and give them courage to fight for them. ये जो भी इवेंट हुआ था, इससे जो गरीब किसान थे उनको करेज मिला, फाइट फॉर themselves, फाइट फॉर देयर राइट्स, कि वो अपने अधिकारों के लिए और अपने आप के लिए लड़े. Events justified Gandhi's position. Within a few years, the British planters abandoned their estates, which reverted to the peasants, and indigo sharecropping disappeared. So, events had proven Gandhi's position. The British planters had to leave their property within the next few years, and these properties were returned back to the peasant. Indigo sharecropping soon came to an end. Gandhi never contented himself with large political or economic solutions. He saw the cultural and social backwardness in the Champaran villages and wanted to do something about it immediately. He appealed for teachers Mahadev Desai and Narhari Parikh, two young men who had just joined Gandhi as disciples, and their wives volunteered for the work. तो एक तरह से जो ये 25% रिफंड हुआ था, ब्रिटिश प्लांटर्स ने जो अपनी प्रॉपर्टीज, अपनी एस्टेट्स पुअर पेजेंट को वापस कर दी थी, वो गांधी जी के लिए एक पॉलिटिकल विक्ट्री थी. बट गांधी, he was not satisfied by achieving political or economic solutions. He sought to remove the cultural and social backwardness of चंपारण. चंपारण बहुत ही बैकवर्ड विलेज था, तो गांधी उसकी थोड़ी सी डेवलपमेंट करना चाहते थे. He wanted to do something to remove the backwardness in the villages of Champaran. So he requested teachers such as Mahadev Desai and Narhai Parikh and their wives to teach the villagers. Both of them were disciples, means followers of Gandhi. Many other volunteers came from Bombay and Pune to join them. Mrs. Gandhi and their youngest son Devdas arrived from the ashram for their help. Primary schools were opened in 6 villages where Kasturba Bai used to teach the ashram rules on cleanliness and community sanitation. Community sanitation और cleanliness के ऊपर कस्तूरबा बाई ने villagers को कुछ rules बताए जो वो आश्रम में अक्सर follow किया करते थे. And the health conditions were miserable. Gandhi got a doctor to volunteer his services for 6 months. Only 3 medicines were available. तो जो चंपारण विलेज के लोगों की हेल्थ कंडीशंस थी, that was very poor. So Gandhi got a doctor who offered his services free of cost for 6 months. एक ऐसा डॉक्टर मिला जिसने एक ऑफर किया कि ठीक है 6 महीनों के लिए मैं फ्री ऑफ कॉस्ट अपनी सर्विस वहाँ पर दूंगा. But that time there were only 3 medicines. कैस्टर ऑयल, क्विनाइन एंड सर्फर ऑइंटमेंट. तो जो भी वहाँ पर पेशेंट्स आते थे उनको यही मेडिसिन प्रोवाइड की जाती थी. अ पेशेंट विद अ कोटेड टंग वॉज गिवन कैस्टर ऑयल, अ मलेरिया पेशेंट वॉज सर्व्ड अ डोज ऑफ क्विनाइन, एंड अ पेशेंट विद स्किन डिसऑर्डर वॉज गिवन ऑइंटमेंट एंड कैस्टर ऑयल. और साथ में क्या हुआ, द वुमेन ऑफ द एरिया यूज टू वियर डर्टी क्लोथ्स. वहाँ की जो वुमेन होती थी वो काफ़ी डर्टी क्लोथ्स पहनती थी. Gandhi noticed the filthy state of women's clothes. He asked Kasturba Bai to talk to them about it. One woman took Kasturba Bai into her hut and said, "Look, there's only this sari that I have." तो जब गांधी जी ने ये जानने की कोशिश की कि why the women are wearing the dirty clothes, and through his wife कस्तूरबा बाई के द्वारा, तो he was told that those were the only saris that they were having. Only saris each of the women had. कि सभी जो औरतें हैं उनके पास बस यही एक एक ही साड़ी है, तो इसलिए that's why they have dirty clothing. During his long stay in Champaran, Gandhi kept a long distance watch on the ashram. अब चंपारण में गांधी जी को ऑलमोस्ट 1 ईयर होने वाला था, तो जो उनका आश्रम था गुजरात में, वहाँ पर भी गांधी जी एक लॉन्ग डिस्टेंस वॉच रखते थे. एंड ही सेंट रेगुलर इंस्ट्रक्शंस बाय मेल एंड आस्क्ड फॉर फाइनेंशियल अकाउंट्स. Once he wrote to the resident that it was time to fill in the old latrine trenches and dig new ones, otherwise the old ones would begin to smell bad. हर एक मैटर का गांधी जी काफ़ी ध्यान रखते थे. Once he wrote to the locals that it was time to dig new latrines as the old ones had started giving foul smell. The Champaran episode was a turning point in Gandhi's life. जो चंपारण एपिसोड हुआ था, it changed Gandhi's life. He said that he had done a regular thing. He had put his point across that the Britishers could not order him in his own country. गांधी जी का कहना था कि मैंने जो किया दैट वाज अ वेरी ऑर्डिनरी थिंग. मैंने बस ये किया है कि मैंने प्रूव किया है कि ब्रिटिशर्स कुड नॉट ऑर्डर मी इन माय ओन कंट्री. मेरे ही देश में जो बाहर के लोग आए हुए हैं वो मुझे ऑर्डर नहीं कर सकते. But Champaran did not begin as an act of defiance. The Champaran Satyagraha was not an act of opposition. It grew out of an attempt to alleviate the distress of large number of poor peasants. चंपारण किसी को अपोज करना नहीं था, ब्रिटिशर्स के अपोजिशन में नहीं था. इट वॉज ओनली एन अटेम्प्ट टू हेल्प आउट द पुअर एंड टॉर्चर्ड पेजेंट. दिस वॉज गांधीज वे टू सॉल्व इश्यूज. His politics deals with the day-to-day common problems of millions of the people. He was concerned for the people, and the basic idea was to serve humanity and make a free Indian who would stand for his rights. Early in the Champaran action, Charles Freer Andrews, the English pacifist who had become a devoted follower of the Mahatma, came to bid Gandhi farewell before going to a tour of duty to the Fiji island. The Charles Freer Andrews, who was a peacemaker, visited Gandhi before going to the Fiji islands. अब चार्ल्स फ्रेयर एंड्रयूज जो गांधी जी के टाइप के फॉलोअर बन चुके थे, उन्होंने भी गांधी जी को विजिट किया. और वहाँ पर क्या हुआ कि गांधी जी के जो लॉयर फ्रेंड्स थे, दे थॉट इट वुड बी अ ग्रेट आइडिया फॉर एंड्रयूज टू स्टे इन चंपारण एंड हेल्प देम. एंड चार्ल्स एंड्रयूज वॉज विलिंग टू हेल्प देम इफ गांधी एग्रीड, बट गांधी रिफ्यूज्ड. गांधी ने उनकी हेल्प लेने से मना कर दिया. ही सेड दैट दे डिड नॉट नीड द हेल्प ऑफ ब्रिटिशर्स as it showed a lack of trust in their own abilities. कि हम इंडियंस जो है हम खुद ही ब्रिटिशर्स से फाइट करेंगे और हमें इसके लिए किसी और ब्रिटिशर्स की ज़रूरत नहीं है. He asked them not to seek any help from Mr. Andrews as he was an Englishman. He had read our minds correctly. Rajendra Prasad comments, and we had no reply. Gandhi, in this way, taught us a lesson in self-reliance. Rajendra Prasad later on stated that Gandhi had read their thoughts and his reply served as a lesson of self-sufficiency for them. Self-reliance का मतलब self-support, self-sufficiency and self-dependence कि खुद के ऊपर डिपेंड रहना, दूसरों के रिसोर्सेज या दूसरों के ऊपर डिपेंड रहने के बजाय. Self-reliance, Indian independence and help to sharecroppers were all bound together. So, in this chapter, we have seen how being self dependent, free, and helping the peasant, all these acts of Gandhi were interconnected. तो इस तरह से आपके चैप्टर का द एंड होता है. In this part, we have read that Gandhi's politics was intermingled with the day-to-day problems of the millions of Indians. He opposed unjust laws and he was ready to court arrest for breaking such laws and going to jail. The resistance and disobedience was peaceful and a fight for truth and justice. This was linked directly to his ideas of satyagraha and non-violence. That's all for today. Thank you and Jai Hind.